First, today we will discuss foreign trade policy. Okay, so this foreign trade policy you can get in the DGFT website. You can go and you can go for foreign trade policy. So friends, foreign trade policy जो है इसमें different chapters हैं. Okay, total there are like here 10 chapters and second page will be there. यहाँ पे 11 chapters हैं. So these 11 chapters are very important. यहाँ से friends आपको 10 marks approximately 10 marks you will be getting, like legal framework and trade facilitation, general provision regarding import and export. So these all are different chapter which you have to read. Okay, like this chapter 11 I have just downloaded, so you can see in this some details are given about this and you can go through. Okay, so today what we are going to discuss in this video, that is the foreign trade policy, and this is the latest highlights. We will discuss the key highlights of foreign trade policy 2023. And friends, chapter wise, if you want to study, you can go to this DGFT site, and foreign trade policy you can get all the chapter wise details. Okay, and I guarantee you that you will be getting uh, 10 marks. 10 marks question will come from the FTP. Okay, if you prepare FTP, foreign trade policy properly, your 10 marks going to come. Okay, so let's discuss the highlights, because highlights are also very important of 2023. So foreign trade policy 2015 to 20, which was to end on 30/3 2020, was extended due to COVID pandemic and volatile geopolitical scenario till 31/3 2023. So friend, this question can also be asked that what is the extension date? What is the extension date of foreign trade policy? So जो already जो policy in force थी, that is उसकी जो validity थी friends, that was till 31st March 2020 तक वो valid था, but due to COVID they extended the date till 31st 2023. India has reached record high export performance in merchandise and services export during this period. India's merchandise and services export is expected to cross record USD 760 billion in financial year 22-23. Okay, so foreign trade policy 2015 to 20 contributed to this illustrious export performance. So this is the front graph of India's export. So you can see in 2016, our export is $435 billion. And now if you will see 2022, it is 676. And in 2023, it is 760. And if we compare with this, there is a 55% growth and 74% growth, which is a very good growth for our country. Okay, so let's see new foreign trade policy 2023. Policy changes were being undertaken since 2015, even without announcement of a new foreign trade policy, responding dynamically to the emerging situation. तो फ्रेंड्स पॉलिसीज जो थी वो 2015 में बनी थी, बट देयर वर चेंजेस जो थे वो आते रहे एज पर द सिचुएशन. ओके, सो लेट्स सी व्हाट आर द मेन पॉइंट्स. Okay, so first, ease of doing business, reduction in transaction cost, and e-initiative. So online approval without physical interface. As per the new policy, there will be online approval without physical interface. Automatic approval of various permission under foreign trade policy based on process simplification and technology implementation. तो फ्रेंड्स पहले क्या होता था, बहुत सारा पेपर वर्क होता था अगर किसी को कोई अप्रूवल लेना है मिनिस्ट्री से एंड ऑल दैट, तो उसे अब ये ऑनलाइन कर दिया गया है. सो ऑनलाइन जो है इससे क्या होगा, रिडक्शन इन प्रोसेसिंग टाइम, इमीडिएट अप्रूवल ऑफ एप्लीकेशन अंडर ऑटोमेटिक रूट फॉर एक्सपोर्टर. ओके, सो लेट्स सी परमिशन टाइप. तो फ्रेंड्स परमिशन टाइप लाइक एडवांस ऑथराइजेशन इश्यूएंस, इसमें फ्रेंड्स पहले जो करंट प्रोसेसिंग टाइम है दैट इज 3 to 7 days, और जब ये ऑटोमेटिक हो जाएगा इट विल बी 1 day. Okay, EPCG issuance, 3 to 7 days was the processing time, but now it will be 1 day. Revalidation of authorization, 3 days to 1 month. Now it will also be 1 day. Extension of export obligation period, 3 days to 1 month, and now it will be done in 1 day. तो friends, टेक्नोलॉजी लाने से जो है ये डिफरेंसेस आ रहे हैं, एंड एज पर द फॉरेन ट्रेड पॉलिसी जो है ये सब ऑनलाइन होने वाला है. ओके, नेक्स्ट इज रिडक्शन इन यूजर चार्जेस फॉर एमएसएमई अंडर डबल ए एंड ईपीसी ईपीसीजी. तो फ्रेंड्स, जो भी एडवांस ऑथराइजेशन है एंड ईपीसीजी स्कीम है, उसके जो एप्लीकेशन फी है वो रिड्यूस हो जाएगी. ओके, एंड इट विल बेनिफिट 55 to 60% ऑफ द एक्सपोर्टर हु आर एमएसएमईज. ओके, तो फी स्ट्रक्चर आर बिलो. सो लाइसेंस वैल्यू अप टू ₹1 करोड़. पहले जो फ्रेंड्स जो चार्जेस थे वो थे ₹1 पर 1000, बट नाउ चार्जेस विल बी ₹100 ओनली. ओके, और 1 करोड़ से 10 करोड़ तक के जो चार्जेस थे दैट इज ₹1 पर 1000, और अब ये हो जाएंगे 5000. एंड अबव 10 करोड़ देर इज अ कैप एट 1 लाख, एंड इट विल ऑल्सो गो टू 5000. सो एज पर द न्यू पॉलिसी द फी स्ट्रक्चर इज चेंज. ई सर्टिफिकेट ऑफ ओरिजिन. तो फ्रेंड्स, आपको पता होगा सर्टिफिकेट ऑफ ओरिजिन जो है एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट डॉक्यूमेंट है. इट इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट डॉक्यूमेंट फॉर एक्सपोर्टर, बिकॉज मैनी importers of foreign country, they will demand for certificate of origin, that this good is produced where, it is produced in India or not. They want to confirm through authority. So revamp of e-certificate of origin platform proposed to provide for self certification of certificate of origin as well as automatic approval of certificate of origin wherever feasible. तो फिर जहां भी feasible है वहां पे ऑटोमेटिकली सर्टिफिकेट ऑफ ओरिजिन क्रिएट हो जाएगा, एंड दे हैव रीवैम्प्ड दिस टू ई सर्टिफिकेट. पहले क्या होता है फ्रेंड्स, लाइक नाउ डेज ऑल्सो जो सर्टिफिकेट ऑफ ओरिजिन है वो इन पर्सन दे हैव टू गो एंड दे हैव टू फाइल द डॉक्यूमेंट एंड देन दे विल गेट द सर्टिफिकेट ऑफ ओरिजिन. बट अब जो है ये ई सर्टिफिकेट ऑफ ओरिजिन हैज कम इन फोर्स. ओके, paperless filing of export obligation discharge application. So all authorization redemption application to be paperless. अब जो है जितने भी ये सब जो काम है that will be paperless, and this is in addition to application process for issuance being already paperless. With this, the entire life cycle of the authorization shall become paperless. So they are moving towards the paperless work. Okay. Export promotion initiatives. Status holder export threshold rationalized. So export performance threshold for recognition of exporter as a status holder. तो फ्रेंड्स, स्टेटस होल्डर इज ए वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक. यहाँ से आपको फ्रेंड्स एक नंबर का क्वेश्चन जरूर आएगा, सो यू शुड रिमेंबर दिस. रैशनलाइजिंग इनेबल मोर एक्सपोर्टर टू अचीव हायर स्टेटस एंड रिड्यूस ट्रांजेक्शन कॉस्ट ऑफ एक्सपोर्ट. सो लेट्स सी स्टेटस होल्डर. तो फ्रेंड्स, स्टेटस होल्डर में ये 1 स्टार, 2 स्टार, 3 स्टार, 4 स्टार एंड 5 स्टार ये रेटिंग्स है जो एक्सपोर्ट हाउस को दी जाती है. ओके, सो फॉर 1 स्टार एग्जिस्टिंग एक्सपोर्ट परफॉर्मेंस थ्रेशोल्ड दैट इज $3 million. ओके, ये जो जितनी भी फिगर्स है फ्रेंड्स, दिस इज इन डॉलर. ओके, सो जो भी 1 स्टार जो भी एक्सपोर्टर्स हैं जो $3 million का टर्नओवर क्रिएट कर रहे हैं, so they will be called 1 star status. Okay, they will have 1 star export house. Okay, and who are doing $15 million. तो पहले जो फ्रेंड्स ये लिमिट थी वो थी 25, बट नाउ इट इज इंक्रीज टू 15. सो $15 million तक का जो भी लाइक टर्नओवर क्रिएट कर रहे हैं, दे विल बी कॉल्ड 2 स्टार एक्सपोर्ट हाउस. ओके, एंड फॉर 50 million 3 star, 200 million 4 star, and 800 million 5 star. So this is very important because this can come in the exam. So friends, आप इसे याद कर सकते हैं. 1 स्टार के लिए है 3. For 1 star export house that will be $3 million. ओके, उसका जो टर्नओवर होना चाहिए वो होना चाहिए $3 million. 2 स्टार का 15. ओके, 3, 15, 50, 200, 800. So this sequence you have to remember. Merchanting trade reform. To boost merchanting activities from India, merchanting trade involving shipment of goods from one foreign country to another foreign country without touching Indian port involving an Indian intermediary is allowed subject to compliance with RBI guideline. Okay. Except for goods item in cities and SCOMET list. Okay. Friends, sites, sorry, it is sites and SCOMET list. So friends, जो भी merchanting trades हैं, in that also they are giving the reform. इसमें भी friends reform आया है, जिससे जो है they like businessman they can do this merchanting easily. Okay, next is rupee payment to be accepted under FTP scheme. इफेक्टिव स्टेप टुवर्ड इंटरनेशनलाइजेशन ऑफ रूपी. तो जो गवर्नमेंट है फ्रेंड्स, वो बहुत सारे स्टेप्स ले रही है ताकि जो भी इंपोर्ट एक्सपोर्ट का जो पेमेंट होगा दैट विल कम बाय रूपी. ओके. एफटीपी बेनिफिट एक्सटेंडेड फॉर रूपी रियलाइजेशन थ्रू स्पेशल वॉस्ट्रो अकाउंट सेटअप एज पर आरबीआई सर्कुलर issued on 11th July 2022. तो फ्रेंड्स दिस सर्कुलर आल्सो यू कैन गो एंड रीड. ओके. तो जो भी एफटीपी के बेनिफिट्स हैं that they will get. Okay, towns of export excellence. So 4 new towns of export excellence declared, and what they are, and here is the list. Town of export excellence product category apparel. तो friends जो apparel category में excellent export town है that is Faridabad. For handicraft that is Muradabad and Mirzapur for handmade carpet and dari, and Varanasi is handloom and handcraft. Sorry friends. Okay, तो friends ये भी आपको याद रखना है which is the newly added 4 town for export excellence. From here also question can be framed by the examiner. Okay, Faridabad will be famous for apparel, Muradabad will be famous for handicraft, Mirzapur handmade carpet and dari, and Varanasi handloom and handicraft. So friends, this foreign trade policy is very important. Okay, so these 4 new towns of export excellence TEE are in addition to the already existing 39 town of export excellence. So friends, already 39 towns जो हैं already है, उसमें ये 4 new names जो हैं add हो रहे हैं. Okay, and here what is the full form of TEE? Towns of export excellence. Okay, this scheme gives thrust to cluster based economic development. Okay, these are industrial clusters that are recognized based on their export performance. So what are the benefits? इस scheme के क्या benefits हैं? Let's see. First is recognition. Help in getting recognition, credibility attached to industrial unit of the region town while exploring, expanding into newer market. Put such industrial unit or town on the global stage. Okay. MAI scheme. So let's see what is this MAI scheme. Recognized association of units are provided financial assistance under MAI scheme, that is Market Access Initiative Scheme. So this is the full form of MAI scheme, Market Access Initiative Scheme on priority basis for export promotion project for marketing, capacity building and technological services. Through this scheme, such units can get financial assistance to visit various trade exhibition fair for exploring more market avenues. Next is Common Service Provider Facility. Common Service Provider in TE are entitled for authorization under EPCG scheme, which can help in increasing the competitiveness of the cluster and provide enabling environment. This arrangement gives facility to exporter to not own all the infrastructure for conversion from input to final export. तो फ्रेंड्स जो कॉमन सर्विस प्रोवाइडर है वो इन एरियाज में स्पेशल सेटअप करेंगे so that they can have early disposal of all the application. Okay, districts as export hub initiative, ये भी फ्रेंड्स फॉरेन ट्रेड पॉलिसी का पार्ट है. Okay, districts as export hub aim to boost India's foreign trade by decentralizing export promotion, bring a greater level of awareness and commitment regarding export at the district level. So friends, these are the strategies different. Okay, you can learn this deep. What is the full form of deep? That is District Export Action Plan. and one SEPC. This is also here one. Okay. Let's see. Next, capacity building at district level. Capacity building to create new exporter and identification of new market, training, handholding, and outreach program by DGFT field offices in coordination with district industry center. Regional authority of DGFT working with the state union territory to prepare district specific export plans. Okay, so these are the main points. Next is infrastructure and logistic development intervention. To address infrastructure and logistic bottlenecks impending export, district to focus on development of logistic testing facility, connectivity for exports and other export-oriented ecosystem. Convergence of ongoing scheme to support these initiatives. Fourth is e-commerce export. Facilitation of e-commerce export. All FTP benefit to be extended to e-commerce export. Necessary enablement of IT system in Department of Commerce post CVIC to be undertaken in 6 months. To streamline e-commerce export facilitation guidelines being formulated in consultation with other ministry to facilitate further export under e-commerce. Special outreach and training activity for small e-commerce exporter. Hand holding through industry and knowledge partner. Value limit for export through courier is increased to rupees 10 lakh per consignment. So one can send export through courier also up to the value of 10 lakh rupees. This is important point, friends. This you can remember. Okay. Dark Niryat facilitation. Dark Ghar Niryat Kendra shall be operationalized throughout the country to work in a hub and spoke model with foreign post offices to facilitate cross-border e-commerce and to enable artisans, weaver, craftsmen, MSME in the hinterland and landlocked region to reach international market. Friends, ये न्यू स्कीम है डार्क निर्यात फैसिलिटेशन. इससे क्या होगा कि जो भी लोग हैं जो हिंटरलैंड में हैं, लैंडलॉक एरियाज में हैं, वहां भी वो एक्सपोर्ट कर पाएंगे with the help of dark निर्यात facilitation केंद्र. Okay. Next is e-commerce export hub. Designated hub with warehousing facility to be notified to help e-commerce aggregator for easy stocking, customs clearing, and return processing. Processing facility to be allowed for last mile activities such as labeling, testing, repackaging, etc. The fifth is step to boost manufacturing. So Prime Minister Mega Integrated Textile Region and Apparel Park, PM Mitra. Okay, this will be important, friends. Has been added as an additional scheme eligible to claim benefit under CSP, Common Service Provider Scheme of Export Promotion Capital Goods Scheme, that is EPCG. Okay, so dairy sector to be exempted from maintaining average export obligation to support dairy sector to upgrade technology. Friends, ये सारे जो हैं reforms जो हैं आ रहे हैं in the FTP. Okay, so this you have to learn. Battery electric vehicles, BEV of all type, vertical farming equipment, wastewater treatment. So these all points are very important. Special advance authorization scheme extended to export of apparel and clothing sector under para 4.0 of HBP. Okay, benefits of self-ratification scheme for fixation of input-output norms extended to 2-star and above status holder in addition to authorized economic operator at present. Fruits and vegetable exporter are being included for double weightage for counting export performance under eligibility criteria for status house certification. So this is an addition to existing MSME sector who also get double weightage. So next is special one-time amnesty scheme for default in export obligation. Government is strongly committed to reduce litigation and fostering trust-based relationship to help alleviate issue faced by exporter. So in line with Vivad se Vishwas initiative which sought to settle tax dispute. Because this question can come that which initiative is taken to settle tax dispute. Government introduced this Vivad se Vishwas scheme. Okay. All pending case of default in export obligation of authorization mention can be regularized by authorization holder. Okay, so and maximum interest is capped at 100% of such duty exempted. No interest is payable on portion of additional custom duty and special addition customer. Okay, so these are the very important point. Emphasis on streamlining SCOMET license procedure. Okay, so SCOMET is special chemical organism, material, equipment, and technologies. Okay, in this also they are going to make the reform. So way forward. So this is the summary. So friends, in this way, this foreign trade policy is very important. So some of the points which we have discussed, you can go through and you can learn them by heart so that it will helpful for you in the coming exam. Okay, so I hope so, friends. This is beneficial for you. So you can also go through chapter wise details of foreign trade policy, as I already mentioned in this DGFT site. So thank you, friends. Thanks for watching. I hope so. This video is helpful for you. Thank you, friends. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.